going to Weatherfield, Cock. Pub called the Rovers Return, Coronation Street, if you know it. Keep the change, Cock.
Nobody gave us a send-off, did they? No, I'll tell you for a lie.
Of course, they didn't really understand.
Bet. Correct. Give that girl a coconut.
Well, this is a nice surprise. I had no idea you were coming. I left messages here and there, but I didn't know if you got them.
I did. Thanks, Ken.
Hey, Bet! Oh,
Betty.
glad to see you. I'm glad you could come. You know, it wouldn't have been the same.
Would I miss out on your send-off not for a gold clock?
I didn't know anything about this, do. It was all a surprise.
Well, I wanted to jump out of a big cardboard cake, but they taught me how to do it.
You daftly.
It's Mrs. Gilroy, isn't it?
The one and only.
You used to be good pals with her, didn't you?
At one time, yeah. She used to manage this place, and she wanted me to lend her a lot of money so she could buy it off the brewery. I wouldn't. That was 7 years ago, and she cleared off, and we haven't spoken since.
Great, thank you very much. There you are, Bet.
Ah, thanks, Ken. Jack, Vera, you both looking good, Nick.
Not three bad, love, I.
Considering.
And Emily, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, we are all older, Bet.
Wash your mouth out, woman. Do everybody a drink, love. I expect you know what they're all supping, and when you get to mine, it's a gin and tonic. And you and your mate have a drink yourselves.
Oh, thanks.
My pleasure. I served me time behind this bar. I know what it's like.
So how long are you going to be here then, Bet?
Oh, a few days, maybe.
So where are you living then these days?
Brighton, Vera, and not just the days, nights as well. Lively town.
Still at it, are you?
Why? Whatever it might be, Vera, I'm still at it or thereabouts.
Well, life's treating you well, I take it.
Never better, Ken. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm back teaching, though it's more of a jungle than ever.
I'm still trying to figure out how long it's been since you cleared off.
7 years, Jack. And without a word of a lie, there's hardly a day gone by when I've not thought about you.
Yeah.
Oh, aye. Whenever my feet hurt or a Brighton seagull does the dirty on my frock, I think to myself, never mind. Could be worse. You could be stuck behind that bar with Jack Duckworth skiving under your feet or somewhere down in the cellar.
He's still doing it.
Oh, yeah, you know Fred, don't you, Fred Elliott?
Well, I'm sure I remember the face. Let me see. Didn't you used to have that butcher's shop, far end of Rosamond Street, right?
Right. I've rather more than that these days. 2 or 3 businesses on the go, including this place. Rovers is mine now.
Oh, is that right, Fred? Well, you're welcome to it. 25 years I spent to the side of that bar pulling pints and pleasing punters. I wouldn't do it again. In fact, I'd sooner bag horse muck and sell it door to door. I hear from Raquel now and again. She's doing all right. You know, with a French chap, a little chateau and her kiddies. Little Curly, how's he doing?
Oh, he's fine. Got married again. He's got a lovely little boy. Married to a policewoman.
A policewoman, eh? Never mind who wears the trousers in their house. Who's in charge of the truncheon?
Audrey. G&T, is it?
Oh, yes, please, Fred, thank you. Oh, good heavens, it's Bet! Well, hello, stranger. What a surprise.
Audrey, you're looking very prosperous and well-maintained, if you don't mind me saying so, love.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You don't look in bad nick yourself. You're still smoking, I see.
Audrey, I'm still everything, love.
Grab hold of that.
Oh.
I was very sorry to hear about Alf.
Oh, thank you.
He was good to me. He let me have that corner shop flat when I was really on the floor. I thought the world of him. He was a lovely man.
Yeah. Well, he was certainly the best man I ever knew. I'm just sad I didn't meet him sooner, that's all. Still, better late than never at all,
I lost a good man and all. Didn't have nearly enough time with him. I met him in Tenerife. Bruce, he was called. He had this boat. 40-foot yacht it was. And life was pretty good for a while. Till he went and died. No consideration at all, have they, man?
Bet, I'm sorry. Listen, I know what you're feeling.
I know you do. Else I'd not have told you. Well, I best get us both another drink before I start to get maudlin.
He left you some money, did he, Bruce?
Just his boat, which I sold. And I got this nice little bar in Brighton. Good class of trade. And then again, it's near young Vicky.
Well, you're doing very well by the sounds of it.
No complaints, Audrey.
Any men in your life?
Oh, aye. More to the point, there's life in me men.
Oh.
Hello, Bet.
Oh, hello, Rita.
It's been a long time.
It has. You keeping well?
Not bad, really. You're looking well.
Touch wood.
You see anything of Alec these days?
I've not seen anything of Alex since I divorced him. Oh, and by the way, it's Lynch again now. Not Gilroy anymore. I got shut of his name and I got shut of him.
Hey, Gil. Who's the old slapper do, you mum?
Bet Lynch. She used to be landlady here. And if I were you, I wouldn't let her hear you calling her an old slapper.
You still doing a bit down in the cellar, Jack?
Oh, I'm still keeping the ale sweet. Finest pint of bitter this side of the Ronan Union.
How do you like this new landlord?
Well, he's only had it since New Year. Put his wife in to manage it for him. She cleared off, left him.
Fancy. No Betty's leaving him and all. What's he going to do without her hot pot?
I don't know. See, he doesn't understand licence trade, you see.
No, not like we do.
Hey, you know, Jack and Vera had the Rovers for a while.
Oh,
You're pulling my leg now, aren't you?
What's so amazing about that? Why shouldn't we? And they're not just managers now.
no, we were coming to a few bobs, so we bought the place.
Let me guess. You sucked a whole fail yourself, Jack.
Well, that's partly why it went wrong, yeah.
No, it isn't. Because you were mucking about with the flaming books.
Me? Mucking about with the boat?
Yes, that's what I just said, didn't it?
Be a joint effort, I dare say.
Well, you couldn't make a go of this place. So there's no point sniggering at me and our Jack.
Hey, come on, calm down, Vera.
Well, she's no need to mock her, because if the truth were known, it were her flaming, scheming husband that got this place off us in first place.
Aye, it was Alec. Screwed us both wrong.
Well, that gives you and me something in common.
I'll be straight back, okay?
Oh, Steve.
Hello, Bet. It's good to see you here. How's Vicky? She in?
Still happily married this time round.
Well, I'm glad for her. So am I. You haven't met Karen, have you? Karen, this is Bet.
I am.
You married this fella, did you?
Yeah.
Best of luck, Flower. I'll need it with him.
Right, come on, Steve. I told you I didn't want to meet her.
Hiya, I'm Les. You tell me you're Bet.
I didn't lie to you.
I like a bet, because I'm a gambling man.
So, Les, you're a gambling man, are you?
Oh, I.
How do you fancy losing your shirt? Not to mention your trousers.
Well, I'm game if you are. My place is just down the street.
No, Les. Your place is under a stone. Why don't you crawl back under it while we're still friends?
All right, Grumpy's Rose. You've had your chance.
Thanks for being here for me, Lou.
Well, yeah.
I've missed you, Betty. I'm only just realising how much. We had some good times, eh?
Yeah, we did, yeah. More good than bad.
Don't worry, we'll look after her. Take care.
Look at the time, it's getting so late. Oh, now, where are you stopping, by the way?
Hey, thanks for reminding me, Audrey. Do you know I've not booked in anywhere yet? I'd better ring one of them hotels in town.
Come on, you don't need to stop at a hotel. I've got bags of room in my house, rattling about like a pea in a drum, me.
I don't want to put on you, Audrey.
You are not. I'll be glad of the company. Hey, tell you what, We'll open a bottle of gin and pull people to pieces.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, dear, well, I can't drive. I'll have to phone a cab.
Audrey, are you sure I'm not putting it?
You are not. Tell you the truth, Bet. It can be really lonely when you're on your own. Especially when you're used to having a fella, eh?
Don't I, Fleming, know it?
Bet? Bet?
Don't let that dog out.
What are you doing there?
What time is it?
It's gone 8. Why didn't you go to bed?
Fell asleep.
Oh, let's get some air in here.
Oh.
That's better.
I'll put the kettle on, right?
Oh. Oh.
Look at the time. Mrs. Baines will be stood outside waiting for a pensioner's wash and blow.
Can't one of your girls open up?
Well, one's just had a baby and the other used to work in a boarding kennel.
Oh.
Now, here's my spare keys, lovey. And don't bother about the alarm, because I only put that on at night when I'm on my own.
Thanks, I don't think I'll be popping out. Shall I get us something for our tea?
Oh, I've got some salad in the fridge.
Salad? I was thinking more fish and chips.
Yeah, well, look, I'll worry about that when I get back. And, oh, Mrs. Baines should be rattling that doorknob.
Hey, Audrey, I'm sorry for stopping so long in the bathroom.
Oh, you're all right. It's just that I'm not used to visitors, you know. Oh, how long did you say you'd be stopping?
Oh, not long, love. Week, 2 weeks top.
2 weeks? Oh, well, you got something nice planned?
Just a bit of business in Manchester, you know.
Really? What sort of business?
Well, there's a club I've got my eye on. Just a bit of business. Hey, it's like old times, this, isn't it? I've not shared since corner shop flat with Irma Barlow. Did you know Irma?
Was she one of Ken's wives?
No. I don't think she was.
Oh. Look, I've got to go. I'll see you later.
You certainly will, boo-boo.
Oh, you...
It's interesting to see Bet again. Interesting, yes.
Hi. Oh, what a morning I'm having.
Oh, indulged yourself too much last night?
What? I didn't think I had till I woke up and found Bet Gilbert asleep on my sofa. Oh, no, of course. Bet Lynch now, isn't it?
On your sofa?
Yeah, apparently. I insisted she stayed with me, not a hotel.
Oh, that was kind of you.
Emily, no. Foolish, more like. She says she's stopping 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah. My sitting room already smells like a working men's club. After 2 weeks, it'll have yellow ceilings.
Well, I thought she was just here to see Betty.
Apparently not, no. She's got some business in Manchester.
Well, what sort of business? I mean, the last I heard, she was living down south.
Well, it's something to do with the club. I mean, that is all I know.
Probably be seeing more of her then. Oh.
Rita?
Well, it was bad enough last night trying to make small talk, but I thought I wouldn't be seeing her again.
When she left, you weren't on very good terms, were you?
We were not.
Oh, come on. Well, don't worry about it. Just keep your head down. She'll be gone soon enough.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't do that, Audrey. I've never been one to dodge an issue. What's she doing today?
Sitting on my sofa with her feet up watching TV, I suppose.
Right. Well, I'll call round later, after I've closed this place up.
Would you like me to keep out the way?
Well, if you wouldn't mind. I don't think it's going to be that pleasurable a visit.
All right, I'm coming. Keep your flaming hair on. Rita, Audrey's not in.
No, I know. Actually, I've come to see you.
Well, you best come in then.
We didn't get much chance to speak last night.
That's because we were avoiding each other.
Silly, really. We were friends a long time.
We were? Yes.
Well, I'm glad you're not pretending we still are.
No. You kicked me in the teeth when I needed you most. We're not friends.
That's not fair.
Isn't it?
No, it isn't. And you know it isn't. I didn't say anything last night because it was a party. Anyway, I thought you were just passing through.
Oh, I am. Not stopping round here.
Audrey said you're staying a fortnight.
Yeah, that's about right. As soon as I can, I'm off.
Well, I didn't want to feel I had to avoid you. So, you're divorced now?
Yeah. Alec's probably shacked up with some desperate old hoofer now. Or a singer.
Actually, Alec and I were quite...
Yes, he told me. Said he was going through a nostalgic period. So it was either you or a woman who had a performing sea lion act. Turns out you got #1 billing.
We're still good friends.
Lucky you. We're still good enemies.
You're very bitter, aren't you?
I've got good cause. I thought me and Alec were going to stand shoulder to shoulder for the rest of our naturals. But then again, I thought you and me were best mates. Turned out I was wrong on both counts.
Oh, so that's it. I refused to spend my savings buying you a pub.
Us a pub. A partnership, remember? And not just any old pub. The Rovers. You knew how much that place meant to me.
It was a lot of money. I wasn't sure we'd make a success of it.
I would have done. I'd have made it pay.
Is that what you've been doing these last 7 years? Running a pub?
Running a couple. Made a success of them and all. That's not a marble.
Good. I'm pleased for you.
Are you?
Yeah, of course I am. I'm glad everything's going all right for you. You deserve it.
Are you being funny?
No. I mean it. You've been through a lot in your life, and now you're comfortable. Happy?
Always smiling.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm surprised you've not ended up in a place like this. I can see you with a bay window.
Still over at shop. I like it.
Any aftershave on your dressing table?
No. You?
It was my birthday last month. Go on, have a guess how old.
Oh, I couldn't.
Go on.
65.
62.
Oh.
Anyway, it was on my birthday I decided to give up men. Not that that means much. I gave up smoking on New Year's Day.
How long did you last?
15 seconds. I'd half a packet left. I was running them under the tap one at a time. I lit the third one up and that was that. People like you and me, we don't change.
Me and you? I wouldn't say we were that alike.
Yeah, of course we are. We're from the same mould.
Maybe a long time ago. People do change.
I've not.
No, you've not, have you?
How do you mean?
I've worked hard for what I got. Whereas you just seem to drift along. And normally it involves some fella pulling your strings.
You still think you're a cut above, don't you? You don't fool me, lady. I've known you too long. You've only got that shop because Len died.
That was my business.
And his cash. It's all right, I'm only saying. You've been lucky. I've been lucky. You probably did me a favour not buying the Rovers. Because if you had, I'd probably still be stuck behind that bar.
I thought the Rovers meant the world to you.
That's before I'd seen something of the real world. Don't get me wrong, I'll always be fond of the old place. But now I can see it for what it is. It's just a tatty little backstreet pub. And you can put on all the airs and graces you like. You still only run a toffee shop.
I'm not listening to any more of this.
What are you doing? I'm only saying.
I know, I've heard what you're only saying. If it's that tatty and grotty, why have you come back? Oh, don't tell me. It'll be some romanticised story, whereas the truth probably involves a fella and a pile of debts. I was a fool to come round here to think I might try and salvage something. Yes, I've changed, Bet, and so have you. You've turned into a hard, petty woman, and I feel sorry for you. Do us all a favour. Get lost and take that vulgar ring with you.
Morning.
Hi! Now, I didn't know whether to shout you or what. Did you have a nice time with Rita?
I've had nicer times having my teeth drilled.
Why What happened?
I was fully prepared to let bygones be bygones, determined to. But would she?
No.
Would she, heckers like? She couldn't wait to let me know where I'd gone wrong and why I'd lost all my friends. Which, all right, might be true. You just don't necessarily want somebody pointing it out, do you?
Yeah, well, I suppose she can be a bit blunt.
Blunt? No, that's not what Rita is. I'll tell you what Rita is, shall I? Rita's jealous. She's jealous I've made something of my life. Well, all she's managed to do is get up at 6 every morning and sort through a load of dirty old newspapers. Anybody else, you'd feel sorry for her.
Look, I've got to get on. Now, help yourself to everything. I'll see you later.
Audrey, do you know if Mike Baldwin's back?
I've no idea.
No. I thought I might try and find him. Be nice to have a chat to somebody who's not looking down the nose at me.
Bet, do you mind if I mention something?
Oh, mention away, love. Rita did.
Mike's been through rather a difficult time.
And you think I'm going to make things worse?
No, I just thought you'd want to know.
Well, don't worry. I'm not going to be lecturing him on how he deserves everything that's landed on him. They can get that from Rita.
So I gather you paid my lodger a visit?
Yes, and if it's another 7 years before the next one, that'll be soon enough.
Really? Do you know, I'd have thought you'd have enjoyed talking over old times, Rita.
Well, I might have, if she still wasn't living in them, still thinking she's Queen Bee. Everybody's let her down. Her happen it's not everybody. Happen it's just me in particular.
Let her down in what way?
Oh, well, you better ask her that. She'll be only too delighted to give you chapter and verse. Not all true, but then again, she was never one to let that spoil a good story. Not Bet.
You're still around then? I thought you were just here for the night.
Well, that's what I thought and all, but no, I'm stopping at Audrey's for a bit.
Oh, I'm sure she'd be glad of the company.
And what about you? Have you got any company? Or do you prefer your own these days?
Oh, I have a gentleman lodger. Norris, who works at the cabin.
A gentleman lodger? I think I'd be disappointed if I found I'd landed one of them. Still, you and me are a bit different in that respect.
I think we might be. Just a little. Are you looking for Mr. Battersby?
Les? Yeah, do you know if he's in?
Well, I think he might have answered if he was.
I'll try on the back.
I would have thought if he's not in at front, he won't be in at back either.
I'll try again later then.
Relative of Einstein's, is he?
Distant.
You're telling me.
Anyway, nice seeing you again.
And you, Emily.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Been getting Rita's side of the story?
Just paying what I owe.
She'll like that, will Rita?
Come on, love, it's coffee break.
What you want to do, Ayla? Show us up.
Still so much to do.
Yep, and you can do it on their time, not ours.
Hey, get a load of this. Do you reckon that's Joe's mum?
Nah. She used to work at the Rovers.
Is Mike Baldwin about?
No, he's not.
Why? What do you want him for?
I don't think that's any of our business. Sure up, Hayley.
Hiya. Can I help?
Somebody looking for you.
I was looking for Mike Baldwin, actually.
Well, I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. I'm running things till he gets back.
Yeah, trying to.
No, it's just that Mike's an old pal of mine. I thought it might be nice to have a chat.
Not old pal.
Yeah, we know what that means.
Never mind, I can see you've got a lot on your hands. I'll leave you to it. I feel sorry for you lot, though.
Why's that?
Must be terrible working for a boss as good-looking as this. Whatever he asks you to do, you just won't be able to say no, will you? I know I couldn't have. See you.
I'll tell Mike you called.
Yeah, and if you don't, we will.
OK. 5 minutes, you lot, then back to work. We've still got a lot to do, all right?
4:46, please, thanks.
I think I preferred Kentra at that end.
Yeah, me too. But I'm told it maximises shelf space.
Hey, I think Alf managed to fill most of that himself, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he did.
So did you used to work here?
No, love. I did most other things here, but not work.
Sunita has the flat upstairs.
You don't?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't tell you how many years I lived up there.
Honest?
Aye. Doing my nails, washing my tights, listening to that door going as they filed in and out.
That's why I like it. You're never lonely on top of a shop, are you?
Well, you can tell yourself that. And then at night, I'd dream some big, strong man would sweep me off to a life of luxury in Alderley Edge.
Hey, I have them dreams. So did they come true?
Well, bits of them.
Yeah, not all men are big and strong.
Very seldom. And instead of a life of luxury, you get a weekend in Southport.
Oh, well, I'd settle for that.
I hope you don't, and certainly not at your age. You don't start settling for second best till you get like me and her. How is Ken, by the way?
He's all right. Oh, Bet's going to be joining us. She came in the shop earlier and I made a promise.
Oh, well, that's nice. Actually, I better say no to that drink. I've suddenly remembered I've got something to do.
Oh, Bet will be sorry she missed you.
Oh, no, she won't. She's here.
Yeah, Rita.
Right, what can I get you?
Gin and tonic, please, Ken.
One gin and tonic, please.
So, what were you up to in Manchester then?
I've been seeing a solicitor.
Oh, right. Well, we won't ask you about that.
Well, whether you do or you don't, I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm fed up having to lie to folk. Philly's called. We got together 2 years ago, and I thought that was it.
Like you do.
And like you swear you'll never do again.
Yeah.
No, he was a nice bloke. About my age. He had enough money for a comfortable life, and I still had a fair bit myself. I like pigs in muck for a while. Then he decided he wanted to open a nightclub, which was a business he'd been in before. So I thought, OK, fine. He knew what he was doing.
And did he?
He knew enough not to use his own money.
So whose?
Yours.
He raised £100,000 from different people he knew. And yes, Muggins here was one of them. Because I believed in him. I trusted him.
So what happened?
Hello, Bet. You're still here then. You must like it.
Just can't believe it, that's all.
It's nice seeing you again.
And you. No, what happened? One week the nightclub opened, we're all supping champagne. A week later, it's closed. And there's Phil saying he's ever so sorry, but all our money's gone and we've nought to show for it.
Oh, no.
Which I thought was the end of that. Only these friends who'd invested didn't believe him. They told me that they thought he still had most of the money tucked away. Of course, I stood up for him. But after a while, even I started to wonder. Anyway, the upshot is we're taking him to court to try and get our money back. With yours truly, as star witness.
So you're still with this Phil?
No. Folk go off you when you start suing them.
Well, I'm sure they do.
In fact, when I see him in court, it'll be the first time in weeks.
Still, there is one thing. If it is true, and he has still got your money, you're in with a chance of getting it back.
Well, I'm told a good chance.
Right. Let's drink to that, then. Same again, please.
Yeah, half for me, please, then.
Right, love. I'd better have a good chance.
Yeah?
Because if I lose this case, and this is for your ears only...
Right.
I shall be up to my neck in legal fees without a brass farthing to my name. In fact, I'll be worse off than I was 30 years ago when I started working here as a barmaid.
Have you got any plans for today, Bet?
I just thought I'd take it easy, love.
Only as I said, I have got Gail and the kiddies coming over for the Sunday dinner.
Oh, yeah, it'd be nice to see kiddies again. I bet they've shot up since I last saw them.
Yes, they have. Look, Bet, I'm sorry to have to bring this up, and please, I mean, I hope you won't take offence, but, well, would you mind not smoking in the house?
Eh?
I mean, it's not me, it's just, well, Gail, she can be a bit of a stickler, you know, with the kiddies, and, well, all this talk about the dangers of passive smoking.
Hey, no problem. You should have said something before. It never crossed my mind. You see, I'm so used to living on my own.
Oh, I bet you think I'm a right organ,
hey,
don't you?
That's the last thing I think. You're a good mate, and I'm grateful for your hospitality. The last thing in the world I'd want to do is abuse it. No. From now on, I shall keep these in my pocket.
Oh, look, there's no need to go that far.
No, fair's fair. And meanwhile, I'm going to go and get dressed. Don't want your girl catching me out in my nightie, do I?
Hello, my darling. Come on. I have got such a lovely dinner for you.
Hey, you. Nobody told me you'd got an addition to the family.
Bet.
What a little cracker. What's she called?
Bethany.
Bethany, And you must be Sarah Louise.
Yep.
Well, you won't remember me. And where's David? I bet he's shot up and all.
He's with Martin for the morning.
Yeah, your mum did tell me. Still, it's all sorted now, isn't it, love? And congratulations on your engagement.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, and this little one and all. Your mum never said out to me about you having her.
Oh,
No, Bethany's not mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. She not yours, I hope.
Oh, Beth.
She's mine, actually.
Yours?
Hey, Bethany's Sarah's little girl. Surprised me Mum didn't tell you.
No, she didn't tell me. But she's lovely. You must be very proud of her.
Yes, we are.
Right, well, I'd best be off. Let you lot get your dinner.
No, don't leave on our account.
No, I've got 1 or 2 people to see, love. Enjoy your meal.
Oh, right. Ta-ra, love.
Well, we surprised her, didn't we?
What is it?
It's good.
Bet, nice to see you.
Fred.
G&T?
Right, with a memory like that, you should have been a barmaid. Hey, I've just seen Sarah Platt's little lass. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Why, a lot gone on since you went away, love.
Oh, aye? What else should I be knowing about then?
So, how are you?
I feel like Marie Antoinette on the steps of the guillotine.
Oh, surely it's not that bad.
Oh, I know, Phil. He'd have got a good brief. He'd be sticking my neck under the blade at every opportunity.
Yeah, but from what you said, it seems there's a very strong case against him.
He's a slippery customer, is our Phil.
Yeah, but you're up to it, and if you've got right on your side...
I just keep thinking to myself, what's going to happen to me if I don't win?
You'll be fine. Now, what can I get you to drink?
No, let me.
Now, come on, I was first.
Thanks, Ken. I'll have a G&T.
Shelley, large G&T and a half a bitter, please.
OK, love.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Well, I just hope you're right. I've been dealt some bad cards in my life. But this time, I'm desperately hoping I come up trumps. I'd never make a hairdresser. Not if it means being fully made up with all your slap on at this time. What's up, love?
No, I'm just thinking about an old friend.
A fella. That's what usually brings tears to my eyes.
No, it's not a fella. It's Alma. It's a year today since she died. Do you know, I woke with this hollow feeling in my stomach before I even realised what day it was.
I'm not sure how long it is since I felt like that about anybody. Not sure whether that's a blessing. You know yourself how lonely it can get.
I think I were closer to Alma than anybody, you know, apart from Alpha.
Must have been hard for you.
She was so full of life right to the end. I don't think I could have been that brave.
Hey, at least she had you. That must have meant a lot to her. Tea? Or something stronger?
No, tea's fine.
Pity.
Why does Roy keep looking over here? Okay, just time.
For me, I've always had it. Although the sort I've been attracting hasn't half changed over the years.
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's Mrs. Gilroy, isn't it?
It's Miss Lynch. I don't owe you money, do I?
Oh, no. I'm chairman of the Historical Society.
The boy needs a hobby.
Well, quite, yes. I have been researching the history of the Rovers' return, it being the centennial this coming August, and your name seems to crop up quite frequently in various documents, photographs and such like.
Oh, Beth, there you go, a place in history.
Yes, so I was wondering if I could prevail upon you to give a talk to the Society, my life in the pub, as it were, on that centennial date.
I couldn't cook. I'll be long gone by then.
Oh dear, well, that's a shame. Nice to meet you, anyway.
You know you pass your sell-by date when some strange-looking bloke wants you to talk to his mates about history, and you nearly say yes.
Oh.
Well, I think it's time for something a bit stronger than coffee.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, you've got a day of freedom, make the most of it. Come on, let's have one for Alma, eh?
Oh, yeah. Come on. So, anyway, I don't care, really.
Maxine?
Hiya. Norma was wondering if we could borrow some dining chairs for tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, you having a party?
Not quite.
First I'm being lined up by the Historical Society. Now, a flipping funeral director's taking me measurements.
Oh, that's Archie. He's harmless.
By my way of thinking, the only harmless bloke's in the back of that hearse. Not the one walking in front of it. I need a strong drink. Are you coming? Do you know, I've been here 10 minutes, and I've not seen either Laurel or Hardy over there crack a smile.
Oh, Bet, come on, they're rushed off their feet. Fred, when are you going to get them some help?
Well, see, in my reckoning, if one of them's going to take over as manager, then they should employ staff, not have someone foisted on them by me.
You're putting one of them in charge?
Which one do you reckon?
What are you asking me for? I don't know either of them.
Well, I could pick you, a master butcher, out of one of those police lineups. Wouldn't even have to talk to him. I dare say you could do the same with bar staff.
Well, they're both pretty enough. Behind that bar, you need more front than Blackpool. These two aren't even Lytham St Anne's.
Oh, Alfie and me talked about moving to Lytham.
Exactly. Lovely place to live. Well, Blackpool's the place for a holiday. That's what you want in a pub. A show. A break from home. Now, I've got to see a man about a nightclub. See ya.
See ya.
Hello.
Oh.
How do you do?
Oi! Still in women's knickers, Baldwin?
Bet! How lovely to see you!
Mwah. And here was me worried about coming back.
Oh, what's the story? Care of the community? Have they thrown you out of Brighton?
Too quiet. I was desperate for the bright lights of Weatherfield.
Oh, it's lovely to see you. So tell me, life treating you well?
Yeah, fine. Not as well as you, though, judging from this town. Slave driving still profitable, then?
Yeah, and fun. Talking of which, got to get back. Make sure their noses are still on the grindstone. But I tell you what, buy a drink tonight.
Sure, what time?
8:30. Got to be somewhere at 7.
Rovers, 8:30. Just like old times,
What's up?
What's up, Audrey? Is there a problem?
Nothing. Look. Oh, well, yes, there is, actually. You're in your pyjamas.
So?
At lunchtime.
I'm a night owl. It's the crack of dawn to me.
In the garden.
We agreed no smoking in the house.
In the front garden. I mean, are you not afraid folks will see you?
What folk? Window cleaner? Has he put a complaint in?
No.
Because if he has, I have a lovely baby doll.
Oh,
not to
Bet,
mention
come on.
it.
Now, look, there's no need for this, really. You can smoke in the house. Well, in the lounge. I got loads of air freshener, really.
Is that what you come back home for?
Well, oh, no. I wanted to ask your advice, really. It's a bit delicate.
Oh, window cleaner.
Stop it, please. Hi, Mike.
Is she in?
She's in the lounge, love.
Right.
Where?
I come in peace, I'm sorry I stood you up. I'll take you to lunch. You too, Audrey, if you fancy it.
No, Mike, it's okay. This is just a flying visit.
How are you, Pearls of Wisdom? Fire away.
It'll keep. I've got to get back to the salon, actually.
And I'd best get my face on. Give us 5 minutes.
Are you trying to kid?
10, tops.
There's paper there, love, while you're waiting. Just in case.
Ah, about time. My stomach thinks my throat's been cut.
Not done yet.
Didn't have a chance to ask you yesterday. What brought you back?
Nostalgia.
Oh, getting sentimental in your old age, are you?
Nah. The invite came through for Betty's retirement. I thought, to hell with it, why not?
Betty retired?
Well, I was only going to stay there one night, but you know how it is. Bit of making up to do, old faces to catch up on, so here I am.
Yeah. That's what you're telling people. What's the real reason?
You know me too well.
I should hope so, after all these years.
I'll tell you in the restaurant over a nice bottle of Chianti. Do you know, I could eat a scabby-headed horse.
Wednesdays, they're off.
A nice steak will do. Where have you booked us?
At this hour, you'll have to settle for the Rovers.
The Rovers? You're taking me for my dinners at Rovers?
Well, I've been waiting here for nearly an hour. I've got an order going out tomorrow without a manager to oversee it. You know I'm fixed. I can't go far from home. Not with the girls in the mood they're in.
Why didn't you say?
Why? Would you have gone for the natural look?
You go. I've lost my appetite.
Bet.
Grab yourself a sandwich at the desk.
I'll take you for a proper meal over the weekend, I promise.
Jam tomorrow?
You can choose your own restaurant. La Contessa, that's still good. Oh, and there's a lovely little tapas bar.
I'll be washing my hair.
Now you are overreacting.
You sound just like Phil.
Phil? Who's he when he's at home?
Phil's the reason that I've had to come back to this godforsaken hole. without a penny to my name and my self-respect in shreds.
Do you want to tell me about it?
Not here. I'm sick of staring at these four walls.
Well, where then?
Anywhere. I don't care. Rovers. Stuff it. Let's go to Rovers.
Yeah, but...
What were you expecting? Logic? This is Bet Lynch you're talking to. Not a word about filling the case route.
Oh, that goes without saying.
Ben! Lovely to see you. Michael, lovely to see your money. High posterior.
Wait, I'll get it. Yes, Mike.
My usual and a gin and tonic, please, love.
Large.
Of course.
You're looking well. Northern humour suit you.
Right, girls, so again. Bet your fella's full of the joys this morning.
You've got a nurse on your face in here.
Or is he not your fella no more? Oh, no, I forgot. You see, you like him with flashy jobs, fat wallets.
Shelley, when you've got a minute, will you serve this lady?
What's wrong? My money not good enough for you?
You might have lost Joey's job, but you sure as hell not going to lose me mine. I'm going to take my break, Fred, all right?
Diana, right.
Is she still pretending this is a job? We all know it's her own private dating agency.
What can I get you, Karen?
Well, well.
I do apologise.
Cats will scratch and all that.
Did she handle it right, in your professional opinion?
Are you asking me as a landlady? Yeah, not bad. Kept her head.
I'll just go and see how she is.
Asking me as a barmaid, I would have dragged her outside and lamped her after I'd spat in a pint.
Oh, that's my girl. See, if I'd have taken you for tappers, we'd have missed all the excitement.
I've got enough excitement in my life, not very much.
Not for long. I'm on the side of your solicitor. I think you've got a very strong case. Made even stronger by the fact there's quite a few of you. See, it's not just your word against Phil's.
That's what's keeping me going.
Oh, Deb? Yeah? Let me introduce you to an old mate of mine, Bet Lynch.
Surely not that old.
You beat me to it. Nice to meet you, Deb.
You got half an hour to spare tomorrow? I've got a business proposition I want to talk to you.
Well, sounds good. Morning, afternoon?
Suit yourself, you know where I'll be.
Sure. Oh, glad to hear you booted that sidekick of yours into touch. He wasn't good for credibility.
Oh, the jungle drums have been beaten, haven't they?
Still, scored you a few points with the girls, I'd say. Well, you know, some of them.
Yeah, well, I always said popularity was overrated. So I'll see you later.
Yeah, you will. Glad to meet you, Bet.
How smug is that? Look at him with his cigars and his doubles. Gina?
One for the road?
No chance. I'll phone you.
Lightweight.
Now listen here. I've had somewhat of a brainwave.
Look out.
Oh, yes. They're about as frequent as Ali's comet, but twice as brilliant.
I'm all ears.
I'm a landlord what's looking for a landlady. You're a landlady what's looking for a pub. But you not see? It's fate. Of all the bars in all the world. Well, what do you say, Bet? I mean, will you come back and run Rovers for me?
You're kidding. You're not kidding.
Oh, I never kid. I say I never kid, not about business.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cock. Wild horses wouldn't drag me back behind that poky little bar again. No offence.
None taken.
Morning. I've done us some toast. It's on table, love.
Yes, I thought I heard scraping.
The tea's freshly brewed, if you want some. What are you up to today, then, love?
Oh, nothing much. But I said I might meet Gail in the Rovers for lunch, but, you know, I don't think I'll be bothered. I think I'll stop home and read the papers.
Oh, no, you don't want to go letting her down.
No, it was nothing definite.
Well, all the same, if you've got family, make the most of them, that's what I always say. Because you never know how long you've got, do you? And Sunday's a family sort of day, isn't it? No, I reckon you should go.
Do you know anybody think you're trying to get me out of the house?
Why ever should I want to do that, eh? Come on, no. If you fancy keeping me company, that's fine by me. I'll tell you what, I'll have the glosses, you can have the heavy stuff.
Perhaps you're right, yes. Maybe I should make the effort to go and see you.
Whatever.
Have you got any plans of your own, then?
Chance would be a fine thing. Nah, I'm just going to flop about on couch, watch a bit of telly, you know.
I think I might go and have my bath before breakfast.
Yeah, you do that, Petal. If you can't treat yourself on a Sunday, when can you?
Right.
Eddie, love, it's me. Listen, how do you fancy popping round about 1 o'clock? Only we'll have the place to ourselves then. I thought we could make the most of it. You cheeky monkey. Right, I'll see you then. Look forward to it.
Is Audrey in?
She's upstairs. Hey, and I thought you'd come to see me.
I did. I just wondered if we could talk in peace.
Come now.
What's this I hear about Fred offering you a job?
Do you know, you've just reminded me of one of the reasons I left. You've as much chance of keeping a secret round here as you have of keeping a tan. Aye, he did. I suppose you heard I turned him down?
Yeah, he was very disappointed. You'd have been a godsend.
Well, God can send him another mug. I've done my pen and star very much.
I've got the car outside. I wondered if you fancy coming for that meal I promised you.
Well, I would, only I've got what you might call a prior engagement.
Oh, yeah? Who's a lucky fella? So when are you in court?
Wednesday.
Nervous?
Tell you the truth, I'll be glad when it's done and dusted so I can get on with it.
Right now. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were here, Mike.
Matter of fact, I was just going.
Well, I hope not on my account.
No, not at all. I was going to grab something to eat, the Rovers.
Audrey's going to the Rovers to meet Gail. Maybe Mike can give you a lift.
Yeah, I'll be happy to.
Oh, well, actually, I don't think I'm quite ready, to be honest.
You changed, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, there you go, then it'll save you calling a cab. Here's your bag.
Right.
Off you go. Have a good time.
You have a good time yourself this afternoon.
I will.
I thought you said you weren't doing anything.
I'm not. That's the point.
Yeah, come on, Audrey.
Eddie, love. Mwah.
You're looking as gorgeous as ever.
Oh, you're not looking so bad yourself. Whiskey?
Yeah, please. And then we'll get straight down to it, eh?
By heck. You don't waste much time, do you?
Oh, well, don't mind me.
Audrey, this is Edward, a mate of mine. Edward, Audrey.
Well, I'd better be getting off. I'll see you...
Oh, yes, yes. You back early?
Yes, it seems. Sorry to interrupt your little soiree.
You what?
Oh, it didn't take you long to get over wonderful Bruce, did it? Do you know, if I'd known you were going to take advantage of my hospitality, I would have never invited you to stop here.
I beg your pardon?
Getting up to all sorts, using my house to entertain your rich boyfriends.
You'll take that back.
Why should I?
Because he's not my boyfriend, you daft bat. He's my solicitor. And you may as well know the rest of it while we're at it. So you see, there is no club. In fact, I've not even got a penny to my name. At least, not till the court case is over. And even that's going begging.
So when is the court case?
Starts Wednesday.
And if I hadn't come back just then, I'd still be in the dark, eh?
I didn't want to worry you, that's all. I wanted to come clean. But the longer I left it, the harder it got. It's not easy having to admit to folk that you've not learned out in 7 years. That you're still like some stupid, dizzy teenager who gets duped by every fella she meets. But you're right. I should have been honest with you. And I know I've outstayed my welcome. I'll get my bags packed and I'll be out of here quicker than you can do that crossword.
Don't be daft. It's silly you're going now. It's all out in the open.
Sure, Audrey. I wouldn't blame you.
Bet I wouldn't say it otherwise.
You're a pal, Audrey. Do you know that?
Don't worry. Listen. A few weeks' time, you'll have all your money back. And that filler Gary's come upwards. Hmm?
You're probably right.